It says, no, go ahead. No, I don't be sorry. In Sirach 2 and verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?
Isaiah 41 and verse 17. It says, when the poor and the needy seek water, and there is none, their tongue faileth for thirst, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem shall hear them, and the power of Israel will not forsake them. The open rivers in high places and fountains in the midst of the valleys will make the wilderness a pool of water, and dry land springs of water.
Yeah, now you ultimately like this truth.
That's right.
Like this truth what here. The valleys and the wilderness is this world before the truth. Before we wake up to the truth, that was this world. And the apostles was out there springing out that water. Springing out this water. And we was in them valleys and that wilderness and we woke up. Yeah?
We were surviving until we get our water. That's spiritual water. Most I go sustain us until we get until he ready to feed us. So,
See, one shall be there, yeah, 57. Go ahead.
65.
65, so 65 and 12.
This is the book of 1 Kings chapter 19
See why is that 57?
and verse, I started 1. It says, and Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and with all how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, so let the gods do to me, and more also, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow upon this time. Evil, demonic spirit, Jezebel's spirit, want to kill the prophet. That is a heavy spirit that upon the masses of our people today, Jezebel's spirit. Right? It says in verse 3, and when he saw that he arose and went for his life, when he saw that, he arose and went for his life, and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a juniper tree, and he requested for himself that he might die, and said, it is enough now, O Lord, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. And as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him, and said unto him, arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake baken on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink, and laid him down again.
We just
He not to move a muscle.
Faith, but
Everything ready made. Cake and water.
cake and water.
He later too. Water too. And that's what the Lord did for us generally in the wilderness.
And
He didn't leave us to die in the wilderness. He fed us. Just the ungratefulness of Jakes and the greed, move the most out of the rat. Every Jake only tell you that we have some fucking stores and food so they can run by with the food they like. So the most out of his teach you how to do it in the wilderness. He send him today food, today alone. And tomorrow rich, he will send more things.
Daily bread.
Yeah, that's right. He's sending extra. That's right. Because this is our daily bread.
That precept here. Isaiah 57 and are we from 17? It says, for the iniquity of his covetousness was I wrought, and smote him, I hid him, and was wrought, and he went on frowardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways, and will heal him. I will lead him also, and restore comfort unto him and to his mourners. And that is in the time of trouble. All now we restore comforts to we, but in that time, them comforts will be stored because we will be eating. We will be mourning, but we will get comfort. The Lord will make sure. He said, He will lead me. He said, I will lead him also. He will lead me wherever we need to be in order to eat or to drink. So food shouldn't be a thought when them times reach. You shouldn't think that how I eating, how I drinking, right? You will eat and you will drink, right? You will. You will. Right now, how you feel you eating and you're drinking? You feel as your labor and your hard work. You feel as you going outside here and you're busting. You're going and go out and hard, excessive work for your food. Your food's still coming from heaven.
Hey, Jake doesn't think past what is even if you're going out there and you're working, right?
Right.
Who can hear that shot about it?
Exactly.
The most I can make it damage, the most I can make it ill. You can make it damage yourself. All these things. So when you go to work today and you damage yourself and you come back to work tomorrow to make another daily bread. Is the most I still providing you with that shit? What do you think is daily bread? Is some kind of miraculous thing happening? You always want to see that miraculous thing. When they talk about a sign, it's a miraculous sign. Talk about the works, it's some kind of miraculous thing you must do. You must come out here in suit and tie and have a one for the shoulders in gold, in silver, and talk to them.
Yeah.
That is your angel coming from heaven.
Yeah.
You're not going to see them there.
Your food coming from heaven anyhow you take. Right now and all your labors is not what feeding fucking you. You just working. But it's the Most High is who feeding you. That is where your food coming from up there. You just had to physically do something to have the illusion of you feeding yourself. That's a fucking illusion. You feeding yourself. It's the Lord feeding you anyhow you take it.
That illusion does bring pride.
That illusion does
They
bring
think
pride.
that they do it for themselves. Even if you, alright, let me say password. The most I get son of famine.
Right.
So you could do how much work you want. When
Right.
you get paid, where you gonna buy? You're not gonna be able to buy anything.
You're gonna be able to buy that.
If the most I had me ground or stops and rain, what you think gonna happen? That where the bread coming from, ultimately, from the Heavenly Father providing that food from above, that rain, that sun, how the land is fertile, soil be fertile. I mean, all these plenty parts of you getting bread when you take up.
The fact that you're able to eat. You're able to eat, you're able to do something called chewing,
Right.
then swallow,
God.
and then feel say and belch. It's because he created you to do that.
God, that's right.
You can't, nobody wouldn't be able to eat if he didn't allow them to.
That's right.
Teach you that.
That's
Put
right.
that, instill that in you. This is what you have to do. You see that in the land. As he said in Genesis, the herbs, all these things are given to you for meat.
God.
He had to instill that knowledge in us.
Hey, sell out.
Alright? And that precept actually is in John chapter 3 verse 27. It says, John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. So as the brother said, everything was ordained by the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
Everything that you receive, everything that you're able to do, you have the power to do on this earth. Whether it's the fat, most are gay, that privilege. That people, they constipated.
They're constipated, yeah.
They can't shit.
Yeah, they
The
can't.
Heavenly Father caused them to get caught up.
Yeah.
They're sick. That people can't breathe right now.
Yeah? I'm not.
They can't pull in our fresh, better air properly. You understand that? That's why you have to claim and understand where sustenance coming from. That's why it's important to pray and to give thanks. Thanksgiving is important.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for everything.
Always.
Give.
Is it? If we just do it? Or speaking to him? We're speaking to all that we want to answer a question. Yeah. I keep asking you a question. Yeah, so if you just do that way you're saying it.
Give thanks, of
Yeah.
course. Of course.
Put on your cigarette in the van.
Huh?
Put on your cigarette in the van.
Of course you just do that. What the fuck?
This is what we're doing right now.
You can't.
Giving thanks. We're showing him gratitude by coming out here and doing the Lord's work because He gave us the ability to be able to function. And we use that ability to function to serve Him. That is giving thanks, showing Him gratitude. Instead of using the strength that He gave us to just serve the world, basically, we come out here with the strength that He gave us to serve Him. That is gratitude.
That's right.
That is thanksgiving.
That's right.
Go ahead.
James 1 and verse 17, it says, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and coming down from the Father of lights. It says, with whom is no variableness or change. Neither shadow of turning.
Lord, the scripture says he sustaineth His people, He preserveth His saints. And as the people He's going to preserve until the very end. His saints, His people, which are saints, it has been zeroed into His elect. Why? Because 2/3 of our people, they're devils. They're faithless. As the scripture said in Deuteronomy 32, he turned His face from them. We're going to see what the end shall be, because He saw that there was a people that had no faith. And when they didn't have no faith, just like the Lord did in Matthew the 13th chapter when He revisited His hometown, scripture says that He couldn't do any miracles there because of their unbelief. Alright, and within the borders of the unbelievers of our people, the Lord ain't gonna execute them kind of murder. No raven ain't coming to feed you.
Hell.
The Lord ain't gonna take no prophet by the head and bring him with a plate of food to hand you it. You're gonna be left there to pine out. Ooh.
Really?
That's where it's coming. Torments.
Really?
Misery.
That precept. That precept there. In Psalms 25:22, it says, redeem Israel, O power, out of all his troubles. That is it.
Yes, and He ultimately gonna leave all Israel, because through our sacrifice, they are gonna come back, which is ultimately our shy sacrifice, because we benefiting off of someone else's sacrifice as well. But through the sacrifice, through our labor, they're gonna come back to us. So ultimately, all of us gonna be redeemed from oppression and from slavery in the near future. And that, how long they say the lifespan of a man is? 70 years.
Yes.
By reason of strength, 80. By
80,
reason
yeah.
of strength, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you was to wait a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5, that is not long. Might just seem long going through it day by day, but when you look back, it wouldn't be long at all. Understand? Because you spend 5 years going to school, you spend about 24 years going to school. When you really think about it, take your job. If you had to go through this for 10, 12, how much ever years that we're going to do?
That's right. That's right.
Understand?
You have to show.
Anybody else have anything? No? That's you give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh. Double honors again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this word and that rule well. Right, and salutations to the elect Akim and their households. Right, may the Heavenly Father bless them, Akim and their households. Give them the apostles all the way down. Every brother who's sincere. And get to Babylon, the great. And get to the wicked of our people. Get to the so-called white man. Get to all his companions, which is the heathen. Get to all of them.
That's right.
Get to the nigger woman as well.
That's right.
No, she had a guy. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
What love about?